Alright guys, so welcome to whatever this is going to be. I am going to play a playthrough of hardcore solo self-found in the newest season of Path of Exile Delirium. If you're new to Path of Exile, it's a very much like Diablo 2 and what Diablo 3 should have been. If you've played Path of Exile before and you're well over it, you'll probably find things I make there's some mistakes. But for me, it's going to be a bit of fun, a bit of a de-stressor, and I'm going to chuck it up at YouTube in Axe so you guys can watch along if you want to and just see what I get up to. If I die, I die. How it goes. I've got over 1,000 hours in Path of Exile, so I do know what I'm doing, but I do still make mistakes from time to time, and I'm still learning it. And if Escape from Tarkov was to ever die, Path of Exile would be the game I'd go to initially just for something to do because I love the game so much, and it's made by a very good development company. The first thing we'll cover is I'm not going to explain everything in the game, but it is free to play. There are microtransactions. Nearly everything here is entirely cosmetic, except for the stash tabs. I will show you that when I get back when I get to there. But besides that, guys, Kinetic Bolt build. I'm basing it off Mathil's, and I'm not really sure if it's going to work. We'll just see how we go. I'm still learning how this spell even works, and hopefully in between acts, if I do a bit of downtime, I can research a little bit more and make it a bit better. So without further ado, guys, let's crack straight into it. So when you do play Path of Exile, you need to make sure you have a loot filter installed. Otherwise, you're just never going to get anything. It's just going to be really frustrating. The way skills work is you put the skills inside these circles here, and when they're linked, they'll buff each other, and that's pretty much the basis of how skills work. The more things you have in there, the better it works. Now, when you do solo self-found, you have no access to having other people help you. It's entirely every item you find for yourself. So I can't use any of the trades. I can't use any items for anyone else. With hardcore, if you die, you lose everything. The only thing you keep is what's in your stash, a bit like in Escape from Tarkov. But yeah, it can be very punishing. So this is like little first guy. He's not very hard at all. He's fight him a little bit, and that's pretty much all you have to do. Can take a couple of hits from it, doesn't kill you. And I pretty much just loot everything and then head in. Now the parts where I'm going to really struggle, guys, is with the recipes and stuff. It's been a little while since I've played it. I will make mistakes. But it is what it is.
God hasn't abandoned. While we live, we are.
Stay sharp out.
So this is the new skill, Kinetic Bolt.
Farewell.
I'm going to chuck that in to the fireball.
Welcome.
I'm going to look for some boots with speed on them.
Farewell.
Get rid of that for now, and we're moving on. So, Path of Exile is probably one of my favorite games to play when I'm not playing Escape from Tarkov, mostly because it doesn't require a lot of thought. In the main part, you can pretty much just switch your brain off and just kill mobs and run around. Now the new mechanic, I'm not really. The new league mechanic, I'm not really sure how it all works. So it's just up here on the minimap. You can see that little square. So the next level Kinetic Blast. Let's see what happens. This is what's going to kill me. The new league mechanics is what kills everyone. I don't know. I'm meant to run over these things. 3, 2, 1. Oh, here we go. Oh god. Oh. Did I leave it? Not sure. Alright, still got to learn the mechanic. Another kinetic bolt there. Now, you don't really need to kill a lot of this stuff. I'm already level 2. These mobs are level 2. And my damage isn't the greatest at the moment, but there's diminishing returns after you get above the level of the monsters. So at level 3, killing level 2 mobs, it's just a little bit less XP. You don't want to be less than 10 levels, so more than 10 levels above. It's pretty much 0. It's not 0, but it's pretty much 0 XP. And then on the other side of things, you want to stay... The best place to sit is actually 2 levels below the monster level, if you wanted to really speed level this game. Personally, I don't like speed leveling. Actually, I do like speed leveling, but in hardcore, I don't really like doing it unless I'm in the mood for doing it risky. I don't really stay the 2 levels below. I kill a little bit extra mobs. It does take... You do level slower. You do progress a bit slower, but a bit safer. What I would have been smart to do is I should have kept that fireball skill. But it appears that this doesn't have the greatest... There's a medium mana flask. This doesn't really have the greatest in single target damage. We could have kept the single target skill. A lot of people, even though they're leveling, they want to use Kinetic Blast, for example, they would actually start with a different skill. But I'm just going to have some fun, mess about. Hopefully we won't have any rips. And yeah. I want to try and keep it around an hour an act. See how that goes too. I think I've got enough knowledge to be able to keep it around an hour an act. What are mobs? Now I'm going to freak you guys out real quickly. This is the passive tree. So if you're new, this is where you put your passive points. The witch starts up here, and we're going to go along this way. Okay, so this is the boss of the area. The reason why you want to kill this dude is he gives you a movement speed potion. This is where I was talking about that single target damage not being that good. I'll tank him. Now, I like playing hardcore in this game. I only play softcore every second league, just purely for the fact that I want to properly explore all the new content. Now, a cheeky thing you can do right here is you actually press escape, go to character screen, press enter. I had the wrong one selected. Go back in, and then you're back in town. You save yourself a town portal.
Goodbye.
There's our movement speed potion that we wanted, and I'm going to go summon Phantasms, which is a minion build, a minion skill to...
Farewell.
I need level 4, but it will help reduce the chances of getting ripped early. No movement speed boots. We can ID that. What I'm going to do... Sell these 3 flasks here. That one. I'll give us a medium one.
Take care.
Now we've got 2 medium flasks. That's going to go there for now. Now with the stash, currency tab is this one. We're going to put that straight across to here. I like to. So these are the tabs that you pay for. Those 4 ones are the ones you start with, and these are the ones you pay for. I dropped probably, I don't know, maybe $200 in the game, but easily worth it. They do an amazing job development of this game, but I've pretty much bought every single tab there is. There is no requirement to spend that kind of money. Moving into the next area. So this area, you don't really need to kill anything besides to progress. We could try the Delirium, just because we haven't done it yet. I don't think we finished it last time. There's also the item I need to get to the next area here. Right, I want to put that summon Phantasm. And now, so now when we kill these guys, they should be good guys spawning on them. There we go. Let's do this Delirium, see what happens. I don't really know what that means there as well. We're meant to head here. Probably missing out on mad loots just because I don't know how the league mechanic works, but so be it. Need to find the 3 glyphs here. When you're first starting out, you really only need to loot blue items. I would never really loot anything that's not blue. Blue and yellow.
I need more mana.
Now, and also if you're first starting out, you should look at what league starter builds there are for that league. If you're new to Tarkov and not Tarkov, Path to Exile, and you're wanting to try this game out, because it's so hard to learn straight away. New player-friendly league starters are generally the best bet to do. Right, so we're gonna put that point in there. Here's another Delirium. Let's see if we can focus on what actually is happening here. There's mobs spawning in every direction. What? Maybe I'm just meant to keep moving and clearing. We'll go to Coral Ring. Our first unique drop. I'm under the impression we just got to keep moving and clearing. This one gives 23 life, 16 strength, 3 life gain for each enemy hit by your attacks. Plus 1 max endurance charges. I'm 99% sure the endurance charges won't have any effect. These levels. I believe you can get endurance charges from that. I'm actually just going back here because for some reason I feel like I didn't click it. Did click it. So. Now, there's 2 ways to go in this tunnel. One goes to a dead end. The other one goes to the progression of the act. Now, if you go towards the dead end first, which is nearly always down, you get passive point for doing it. And people, like, if you're speedrunning, you wouldn't do it straight away, generally. I like to. But I'm playing for fun. It's my switch off and just mess about kind of game. Okay, this will be the one down here. Also should be looking for like 3 linked blue items. Bit of it. Yeah, so blue mobs is where you'll get the XP at, really good XP. XP bar is based down the bottom as well. Keep picking up some blue items at the moment as well. Alright, I feel like there's another skill I should be using instead of the phantasms. I purely just got them just because they tank for a little bit. A bit of survivability at the moment is probably good for me. But yeah, yeah, probably should be using a different skill with the kinetic bolts. Now I'm pretty sure when I go back to town as well, I'm going to get my first movement ability being a dash ability. They're really, really good to get early on, and you should definitely make sure you get them because survivability is dependent on your movement and also clear speed, so level up faster as well. So I've pretty much got to the level I want to be at by this point. Really be still moving. So every time you hear that noise, that's me leveling up with skill. Next level of bolt. Just a little mini boss for the area. Pretty much have to kill this guy twice, which sucks. Every time he hits me. Kill him and then he respawns at full health. And now dead. So we'll grab all these items and then we're going to go straight back to town. Same trick as before. Exit the character selection. Go straight back in. Raise ourselves a portal. Likely we'll have a passive point for us. As well as we could use... I don't think we should use detonate. I just want like a single target spell. Let's grab that for now. Crossblink, that's the movement skill that I was talking about.
Stay sharp out there.
What little help I can offer is yours.
Sell those items. Don't think there's any real great. What we could look for here actually.
Goodbye.
A wand with 3 blues linked, which none are.
Take care.
Still alive, are we?
Movement speed boots for a second. Any 3 link blues, blue, blue, red.
Farewell.
What little help I can offer is
Don't think. Alright, so we could just go into a explosive trap or something like that to use, but we won't for now. When it comes to these, I'm probably going to go... just go with survivability for the moment. Okay, grab them.
Greetings.
For that.
Farewell.
And let's move on. Oh, we also... Yep, so we've got... Now we put... I like putting my Frostblink in R. Personal preference, really. It doesn't make any difference. And you can do this. So it's really handy. Oh, looks at it. Does a little bit of damage to that. I want to get to the ledge because the ledge is really good for XP and these guys are on level 5 now. group of blues. Kill them nice and quick. There's a blue chain belt. We'll take that. There's a blue wand as well. 3-link wand. 2 blues, 1 red. Quick ID. Those 2. Chuck that on there. Oh. And that's progress. Barely better wand though, unfortunately. Sorry, belt though. Oh, really only just gonna kill those guys because I wanted to get the mana. I think this wand has a lower attack speed, unfortunately. A bit annoying. Those scrolls of wisdom. And we're off to the ledge. The ledge used to be like the main farming area, but trying to stop now. Just large for us. There, Delirium opens up. Learning this. That first blue mob inside of Delirium as well. God. Slow attack wand is actually really painful. The damage just isn't good enough at the moment, unfortunately. I actually think this wand is worse off because of that attack speed. Get to the next area and then we might go back to town quickly and see if we can get a new wand. A little bit better. We really need a little tiny bit of luck. Now, most people don't use robes early because of they don't want the movement speed reduction. But to be honest, that's got 3-link blue on it. Means we don't have to worry about our wand at all. We could go like this. That one back on. Please, that does stack, right? Actually, might make it so we actually do better now. Fast that doesn't really give you much anyway. For the time it takes to kill it. Alright, so for here, but you're going to go down this way now. Delirium here. Really want to take on all those mobs whilst the Delirium's on. Last one kind of kicked my ass a little bit. Ouch. So I'm guessing you just got to keep moving through the Delirium? What is this? Oh, you got to stay in the Delirium. That makes sense now. Great amulet, can't complain. I figured it out. And the single target's trash. Doesn't really help me too much. Movement speed's nice though. We're going to take that. Anything that adds to movement speed's good for me. Might set attack speed too. But you got to kill this guy to unlock the Prophet. Or the Prophet. It's to get the prophecies.
See you soon.
Get going. Already level 10. Jeez. Never. I'm normally like finishing Act 1. Like level 12. 12 to 14.
I'd rather burn than call such a place home.
Go back to town real quick. This kinetic blast is really... A kinetic bolt's just not
Farewell.
doing the damage I would have liked. Alright, so I want to take That does not. Bastion. I'll do added lightning damage on it.
Farewell.
Stay sharp out there. Farewell. Welcome. Stay sharp out there.
See you soon.
Farley's happy. Cool. Good. Life, yep. Go on this one. I want to keep my life up as much as possible when I'm doing hardcore. So I think this will be the first trial up here. Usually it's... That actually did a fair bit of damage. I'm gonna get moving. We are level 10 in a level 8 area, so we're about where the max I'd want to be. Comes to gap between level and monsters. Just gonna be running for a bit. Alright, so this is the first trial. Used to have to do. I don't remember. It's changed now. So the way the trials work is there's traps. You go through all the trials. Once you get through all the trials, you do the labyrinth. And once you do the labyrinth, you unlock your Ascendancy. You get hit here. Quick.
Life is short.
So you got to get these done to get to the first labyrinth, and then after that you got to do 3 more, and then 3 more again for the next 2 after that. Then Uber Labyrinth, you need to do 6 to get to that one as well. Pretty cool little feature in the game. The labyrinth, once you die in it, you start the whole labyrinth again. But in hardcore, if you die, you start your character again. So I really like labs. Hi, Cafe. And prison. So we got upper prison. Then we go. Try this Delirium. I love League mechanics, but I always die on them. Interested to see how this goes. A lot of mobs in here. Big summoner dudes, got a kill. Leverage is moving. I don't think I'm going to get there. So this one's got a bit of cold resistance on it, so which is actually quite nice to have for us. I had more spell damage, so damage. I'm gonna keep pushing across to get to this quick recovery passive, so we can actually get more survivability. Really only be stopping for blue mobs. I know that one damage is so trash. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm doing something wrong with this build. Probably just something we'll have to work on over we level up.
Ignorance brought you here, sister, to the one place where your talents are free to grow and be true.
And then why is one? I don't know. So when if you do play this game and you didn't realize running through this bit, or the blood on the ground, go to the direction to go, blood path on the ground. Takes you to first boss dude. On he got a rework on the last day. As usual, just don't be fat, don't stand still. It is much easier with minions and something to stop him, but any sort of single target spell would be better than this right now. We're just gonna keep going. We are over leveled. Most people can do this around level 9. That hurt. Got there, Mr. Brutus. This guy reminds me of the Butcher in Diablo 1. When I first played Diablo 1, I was so scared. I was like, I don't know how old I was. Would have been young. Into primary school, so 10 years old, maybe 10, 11 years old. I was so scared of playing Diablo. I loved it so much.
You'd not have fallen so easily. Too much clutter.
What was that? Trap support. Now, it used to be, they changed it so you could just do the disconnect and go connect again thing to get to waypoint down, but do that one legit. Couple of items to ID, those boots. We always want to check boots to see if they've got movement speed on them. Don't, but it's still better than nothing at the moment. Still don't have any gloves. None of these items are really that good for us. We're going to go. Actually, no, this shield. Definitely this shield. Fast speed, cold. but better chance to block. Bit of cold resist. So these now. I'm gonna go clarity for the regen. Get clarity for the regen. Keep that there for now.
Farewell.
Sell all these items. Money. Check for boots. Movement speed.
Stay sharp out there.
Farewell.
You support gems. Interesting. So less than multiple projectiles. Force skill deals 15% less damage, but gets more projectile. Tempting, hey. I would actually like to try that out. I think that would actually do a lot more damage. Already got to add lightning in. Put. We could put that added cold in if we had
Be well.
Greetings.
Yep. We do have a transmute. Tempting to buy. Not gonna lie. We'd have to run the risk of trying to make that into a green as well. Blue green. Unless we could find some gloves that were blue green.
Greetings.
There's some boots that are blue green. Wonder if it'd be more damage. We are really struggling for damage, right? Let's just do it. Girls are probably like, what the-
Farewell.
It also means we can open up our just leave Arcane Surge just there leveling gonna hurt.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Low levels is always rough, particularly in solo self. Alright, so hopefully that's a bit more damage. Business Gate, so we've got a couple areas to go and we're finished. I am doing this pretty slow. Feels like it does more damage. Okay. Shit, I should have got the multiple projectiles. Clarity on there too, so we get the regen. Go. And next area. So graveyard. About 3 areas to go, including graveyard, till we finish the act. There is a couple of things we can do here. Get some more passive points and stuff too, though. Don't know if we have to kill everything or just... We're literally just killing any mobs in the Delirium. Adds to it by the looks of it. Kinda cool. how it works. Yeah. So, the end boss for this act is here. I'm gonna come back to it. We've got that area plus one more to go for the end boss of the act, but there's also a passive point we can get from inside this act. So we're gonna do that one first. Up here. Graveyard. Shit. And hurt. Oh, it jumped the wrong way. Guys cannot be hit until this guy's dead. Is it that guy? Hurts. Yeah, that goes. What do we got? Even a rip. Alright, we're gonna do this. Now mana is now taking part of our survivability. I think whilst we've got clarity on, not a bad idea. This reduces the chance that someone can like nuke us really quickly. Would really suck. Oh, that's that dude dead. Kill flame. We outie. We already know where the Fairgraves is. We go straight back to Fairgraves. Kill this guy to get a passive point. Once we kill Fairgraves, we go back to town quickly to grab the passive point. And then we'll head to the last boss of the act.
And that's how you die properly, sailor boy. No half measures, then.
So, another thing to take note of as well is if 3 different colors are linked together like this, it sells for a chrome. I call them chromes, but
Take care.
Grab arc for them.
Goodbye.
Passive point.
Hello.
And these aren't for changing the colors of these. Random chance to get different colors. So, good on. And that's that.
While we live, we are blessed.
2 passive points. Oh, I didn't accept that. Whoops. Ooh.
Still alive, are we?
Good there.
Stay sharp out there.
Then we head for the boss. Not really sure what I think about this build yet. I need to figure out how to really buff its damage besides just what I've done, the added damage. There's something I'm missing. I'll do a little bit of research maybe after this act. Delirium. Try it out. What's the worst that could happen, right? It's another slow attack speed one. Energy shield. Cold resist. Lightning resist. If this boss we're about to fight has cold damage, so it's probably better we have the cold resist. It's not like the damage we do is really bad, it's just not great. Maybe it'll just maybe it'll keep going. It's a 3 blue circuit. Oh, Caverns of Anger. Check out that shield. Hello. We should hit the Delirium first, hey? Fuck. Did a Delirium go? Orb of chance after all that. Righto. How do I know it? I actually do believe my damage is alright at the moment. Alright, so we're going to head up to the boss now. Don't really need to kill anymore. What are we? Level 14. And boss time. Mostly cold damage this boss, so a little bit of cold resistance does go a really long way. Keep moving the best you can. This one's really simple to dodge. You just pretty much, like, you can actually see where she's about to cast. There's like a rain of kind of like a blizzard attack as well. Fairly straightforward boss, nothing too stressful to worry about. And the minions are easy to kill too, so they get replenish your potions. That's how potions replenish. I probably should explain that one a lot earlier. If you're new Path of Exile, you should not be doing this build either. This is still a new skill. It's still being, we're still learning how it works, how to use it. There's heaps of really good builds out there that are very, very new player friendly. From melee builds to caster builds to ranger builds, like whatever you feel like playing. You need like 2 more hits to just get it past her first phase. The 2-phase boss, by the way. Let's get a little bit more hectic here. Oh my god, stop it. Really slow attack speed I've got right here. Really jumped into that one. Yeah, if you are playing hardcore and you are about to die, you can ult F4. People get macros and stuff. I don't like doing that. I do it sometimes though. I'm not gonna lie. Usually when I do it, it's because I'm out of pots. It's not like I just made a mistake, ult F4. It's like I'm out of pots, out of potions. Like I got nothing left. Nothing left I can do to win this fight besides die. And I need to reevaluate the fight. So wouldn't be doing it this early. Definitely later on. It's something that would be possible. And that's the end of the first act. So I'll finish each act by going at least to the next town. Not very far,
It's
usually.
nice to see there's still some life in this twitching corpse of a continent.
Hit this next delirium. I wonder if the delirium goes in the direction of the way it's facing at the start of the delirium. And this would be a great area. The density in this area is insane. Now think about it. So close to level 5.
Too much clutter.
Could actually use that silken vest, I think. What's better than that? I'll put that on. Cool. And that is the end of Act 1, go. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, thanks for watching. Hopefully you got something out of it. It's a really fun game and free to play. So just go to Steam, you can download it there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for future content. I usually do play Escape from Tarkov, but any Path of Exile questions, chuck here. Answer each other's questions as well. That would be really good. I'll put a link to the loot filter down below as well. You should definitely have a loot filter installed. Once you install it, you put it in here. You pretty much go to here, go to show folder, and then you dump the loot filter inside here once you extract it. I use Nifflers or Never Sinks. I use Never Sinks. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Like I said, subscribe for future content. I do stream on Twitch every day of the week. So go down the link below. Give me a follow there. Got any Tarkov questions or Path of Exile questions? Check them down below. And lastly, I'll see you next time.